On Saturday night, February 1st, the plane carrying the Chiefs landed successfully at New Orleans Airport in heavy snow. The Chiefs' flight was delayed nearly 4 hours due to a snowstorm. Travis Kelce, who was seen boarding the bus with the Chiefs to go to the hotel in New Orleans after the plane landed, appeared in a blue sweater and cream pants, carrying luggage as he boarded the Chiefs' bus. Just like last year, the Chiefs arrived at the Super Bowl site a week in advance to start their preparations for this important game. An expert said the reason they arrived so early was to avoid bad situations that could happen when both teams have to travel a long distance. Travis Kelce is one of the Kansas City Chiefs' most passionate players. The tight end always shows what he feels on or off the field, which is why he was one of the most affected by Alex Smith's departure and Patrick Mahomes' arrival. Head coach Andy Reid recalled a few days before Super Bowl 59 against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Chiefs' head coach took a trip down memory lane in a chat with Rich Eisen. Reid reminisced about his first impression when he met Kelce almost 15 years ago. When he was young, he was different than his brother. His brother was calmer, still very intense, but more calm than Travis, the coach recalled. So when we, the Chiefs, got Travis, he was a bit of a live wire, but he's matured over the years. Reid mentioned that one of the reasons Kelce is so popular among his teammates is his big heart. However, this same quality made it difficult for him to say goodbye to quarterback Alex Smith, with whom he played the first 4 years of his career. He always had that heart, Reid said. That's why he was broken up about Alex. He loved Alex, and he's emotional. Trav's emotional. He's not afraid to show it, and that's part of him that we love. Reid recalled that Kelce was crucial in helping Patrick Mahomes join the team, and in the end, they became great friends. He's done great, and he loved Alex, and he loves Pat Mahomes too. They're buddies, and he's been fortunate to have these two great quarterbacks who have thrown to him. But he's got a big heart. Although Reid has assured that everything is fine between him and Kelce, fans and media wonder if the team has overcome last year's altercation. A year ago, in a moment of frustration in the Super Bowl against the San Francisco 49ers, the tight end pushed and yelled at his coach, causing a moment of tension within the team and among fans. The altercation was resolved without further incident, and the Chiefs won their second championship in a row. However, the images remained in the memory of all those who witnessed that moment. Now it remains to be seen if everything is truly in the past, and if the team is ready to show its best face in the game against the Eagles. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are both headed to the Super Bowl, but only one of them was selected to participate in the Pro Bowl. After defeating Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills 32-29 in the AFC Championship game, the Kansas City Chiefs are once again headed to the Super Bowl for the third straight season. Mahomes, Kelce, and the Chiefs are chasing history, looking to be the first team since the Los Angeles Lakers in the early 2000s to complete a three-peat. However, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and the Philadelphia Eagles stand in the way of Kansas City's quest for history. Before the sides face off in a rematch of Super Bowl 57, the Pro Bowl allows players selected to join in on a week-long celebration of all things football leading up to the big game. Players are selected by coaches, fans, and fellow stars to participate in various events throughout the week. Typically, the best players in each position are chosen to participate, though this season marks the first time as a starter that Mahomes was not selected to participate. The 2024 NFL season marked a down year for the star quarterback. Despite the Chiefs' success throughout the season, Mahomes failed to eclipse the 4,000 passing yards threshold for the first time as a starter, and his 26 passing touchdowns were the fewest since 2018. His 6.8 yards per attempt is also the lowest of his career. While Mahomes had an off year, at least by his lofty standards, his production was enough to lead the Chiefs to a 15-2 regular season record and to the Super Bowl yet again. With history on the line for the organization, in the same vein, Kelce also had a down year, which has been a trend for the 35-year-old the last 2 seasons. After starting the season slowly, the star tight end finished with 823 receiving yards with 97 receptions and only 3 touchdowns this season. His 823 receiving yards, 8.5 yards per reception, and his 3 receiving touchdowns are all career lows for the star, further emphasizing that perhaps he is past his prime. Although the 35-year-old is in the twilight of his career, it appears he still might have the support of his peers, coaches, and the fans. Kelce was selected to his 10th Pro Bowl, and while he should be slated to participate in the events of the week, he is barred by the league from doing so. The NFL stipulated that any players on Super Bowl-bound rosters are prohibited from participating in the Pro Bowl, and for Kelce, while he was endowed with the honor, he ultimately will not be able to compete. In his place, there will be a replacement player, and that player will have the distinction of also having a Pro Bowl selection on their resume regardless of the circumstance. Super Bowl 59 will kick off at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on February 9th in New Orleans. The Kansas City Chiefs are poised to make NFL history as they prepare to clash with the Philadelphia Eagles for Super Bowl 59 on February 9th, 2025. With this matchup, not only do they seek to defend their title, but they also aim to become the first team ever to secure 3 consecutive Super Bowl victories. With head coach Andy Reid at the helm, and star players Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce leading the charge, the Chiefs have had quite the impressive run this season. Following their well-deserved break during the wild card round, they triumphed over the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills to claim their spot at this momentous championship game. This showdown will take place at the iconic Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, beginning at 5:30 p.m. It's set to be aired live on Fox. The anticipated rematch against the Philadelphia Eagles harkens back to their previous meeting 2 seasons ago, where the Chiefs narrowly defeated the Eagles, 38-35, solidifying their championship strength. Now, as they enter the Super Bowl, both teams are brimming with enthusiasm and determination to claim the ultimate title. The Chiefs have certainly earned their situation through grit and teamwork. Their playoff record under Mahomes showcases their dominance, with the franchise boasting 16 wins against just 3 losses since he became the starting quarterback. This remarkable achievement reflects the Chiefs' ability to overcome challenges and execute strategic plays when it matters most. Despite their success, the Chiefs are now also wearing the badge of villains among NFL fans, which star tight end Travis Kelce humorously embraces. Do you guys enjoy being the villains of the NFL? His brother Jason mused during the New Heights podcast, to which Kelce replied, "I love it." He appreciates the camaraderie and resilience developed as they face external criticisms head-on. This narrative doesn't just fuel their determination, it strengthens the team's bond. Fans have criticized calls made by officials during the Chiefs' playoff games, which have sparked conversations about potential biases favoring star players like Mahomes. Supporters and skeptics alike have questioned whether there is favoritism at play, with some believing the NFL leans toward protecting its marquee stars. This sentiment has grown amid the rise of legalized gambling on games. Calls for accountability among referees have become louder, with many stating these concerns require thorough investigations as they question the integrity of officiation during important playoff moments. The Chiefs' impressive run has set up expectations this year, particularly as they aim for their 3rd consecutive Super Bowl win. After having achieved repeat victories, they solidified their status as formidable competitors. After securing their 2nd consecutive title against the San Francisco 49ers last season, within just 5 years, they've emerged from being Super Bowl underdogs to dominating the championship scene. Marking their 5th appearance within the last 6 seasons, the Chiefs have previously been labeled underdogs on their way to win the ultimate prize. Their historic win against the San Francisco 49ers not only broke their 50-year championship drought, but also positioned them among the elite franchises of this decade. The prospect of winning 3 Super Bowls poses monumental importance not only for the team, but for NFL history itself. Fans are already buzzing with excitement leading up to the game,